To possess, you are required to also have a record of acquisition, like the paperwork from where you got it from. This particular case is different because the Burmese python, people aren't allowed to possess Burmese pythons anymore unless they have a conditional license. They're allowed to transfer from one conditional to another conditional, but in your particular case, you acquired it from someone who didn't have a conditional license, more than likely, because he wouldn't be giving it to you knowing that you don't have. Everybody employee here? Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. I didn't want to talk loud. If there's guests here and stuff, and now we put it on someplace else to talk. So, in this particular case, so you unlawfully acquired the Burmese python because you're supposed to acquire it from, first of all, a licensee or from FWC on a transfer. Let's say we would have seized it from somebody who was not licensed, and then we would transfer to a licensee. In this particular case, there's no record of acquisition, so just so you know, that's a violation. Okay, that's the first thing.
I didn't know. I could dispatch it without a problem.
The second, I'm just going to go over the stuff so you know. I'm educating you more than anything. No, there's other things that we have to do now because of it, but you'll see. I'm going to give you everything in steps, so that way you can get the whole totality of the whole circumstances that we're dealing with, and then we'll go from there. The next thing is, you apply for it because you're already in possession, and you said, "Oh, I got to get a license for it."
They told me
I can't legally possess this thing. So when you say they told you, who told you?
Ruben. Ramirez?
He's one of the python.
Oh, one of the python hunters?
Python hunter. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
I belong to the district and to the FWC.
Okay, all right. So,
What day did you call me?
now, we're not issuing licenses for Burmese pythons for conditions. Tallahassee's like, we're not going to be doing that anymore. We understand. And what you got going on here, this is nice. I can see that you have this set up for educational purposes because I see you have all the children things out here and whatnot. And I know your intent is for a good cause. And we realized that yesterday when we came by here, we noticed that. So we know your cause is good. It's good. Unfortunately, you're in possession, unlawful possession of a Burmese python right now. You don't have a license for it. You acquired a Burmese python without having a license or from a licensee, another licensee who had this. So you're in unlawful possession of the python. Now, it came to our attention because you applied, and then Tallahassee called me and like, hey, this guy just applied. He already has it. So now I have to come here, address it. So I know you did the right thing. You went, you had a pit tag and everything.
Absolutely.
You have the pit tag, the documents here?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it my son?
My folder.
Okay, just so you know, an additional thing, being you applied again, when you have an animal like this that's pit tagged for a licensee who's already licensed, they're required to have that information on hand for us when it comes back. You got to show me a pit tag number. I have a pit tag reader in my vehicle. I can come and swipe it across it to get it and make sure it compares. I'm not going to go to that extent because there's other circumstances
Joe
here.
Wazowski did it.
Okay. So that's the other thing. The other thing is, on an animal like this, you're required to have a critical incident disaster plan, Part B.
Okay.
On hand. Do you have that?
No, I did not know that.
Okay, right. I'm educating you. I'm going through the whole thing so you know,
That's cool.
because I'm building up the totality so you know what's going to happen after. So, so we got that. So we need CIDP. We need records of acquisition. We need to have the pit tag so we can get the pit tag. You have the paperwork for that, and the unlawful possession. Just there's 5 violations here already that we're talking about. Yeah. So, is it tame?
No.
It's not tame.
No, man. Demeanor.
So it's not gonna. It's not gonna.
It's
go.
probably a long time.
Probably.
I don't. According to him, he had it for a long time.
Yeah.
But that thing is just, and on top of that, it's shed. It's about the shed.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty big, like 8-9 feet.
About 8 foot.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, I don't have a problem dispatching.
Okay. Now we're gonna basically, now that you're in possession, we're gonna have to seize it.
Okay.
And we're gonna do what's called a relinquishment of ownership or release of ownership from you to FWC,
Okay.
and then we're gonna end up, especially that's not tame or anything, so it can't really be used for anything else.
Okay.
Not even for for the non-native species group to do for how to for people who to handle Burmese python that are out there, python hunters like you or whatever whatnot. So we're gonna have to give it to a biologist and then they do their own thing with it. So unfortunately, I know you did the pit tag, and you probably put money into it, you have this
Oh, yeah, no,
wonderful
absolutely, yeah.
enclosure that you made and everything for it.
Actually, I bought this from a guy that had Burmese python up in Tampa area.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, unfortunately, man, because you're in an awful position. However, you know, again, we see what you've been doing, what you're trying to do. We're not going to write you citations today. We're just going to give you warnings, you know, because it's a lot of violations. We're just going to give you warnings.
It's all misdemeanors, all criminals.
They're all criminal. It's all, you can actually go to jail right now if you get handcuffs taken to jail. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to issue warnings. My thing and Gabriel's thing is to educate you more than anything else. I know you have some sense of, you know, knowledge on birds because you're a python hunter. You're going out there, you're permitted to go take them and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So I was a little surprised that you had one because like, he should know better. You know, he can't.
Well, I didn't know
possess
that. I wasn't allowed. Well, I'm allowed to possess it.
You're not
because-
gonna possess it.
Right, I'm allowed to possess it because I'm with the FWC.
Right, you possess it for that time period
Right.
before you turn it in
Right.
whatever.
Right, the travel with it.
But not this. Right.
You know, when I called Joe Wazalewski about it, he goes, just double bag it, bring it in a box that says dangerous reptile on it,
Right.
and we'll tag it.
Yeah, dangerous reptiles for these. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And but this is different, obviously. This is you're today. You have it here. You have it on display.
Gotcha.
You actually did this. This wasn't here yesterday.
No.
when you came.
I told
So,
him, yeah, when they said
Just so
that.
you know, so this has to be if it was everything was good.
Mhm.
This would have to be posted in every entrance or exit of your building. So that would be posted there. So because it's inside an actual outbuilding. So this is a building and then you have an enclosure inside. So this will be posted out there. But again, believe it or not, that's another violation. It's another misdemeanor. That's awesome. That's 6. So I'm saying
this falls under the Captain Wildlife.
yeah, these are all the rules and everything. It's just
Including all
you know,
the ones for birds?
It's just
so. And again, you know, I know it's. You
How
put a lot of
far-
money into it, and I can see
Yeah,
that,
it is
you
what
know.
it is, man. I mean,
And
I don't have a problem with it. It's just,
Yeah, no.
I'm just, I wanted. Have you seen me as the thing? You know what we're trying to do.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, exactly. For the overall good of the.
You know, so I mean, whatever. It needs to go. It needs to go. And that's that.
Yeah, I mean,
What about say we just ran up another?
yeah, and that basically, that's something that will go like in the front door now, so.
Gotcha.
I don't know what else, I mean, I pretty much, I think,
Yeah, covered it. I mean, it is what it
do
is.
you have anything else you know? So Gabe's gonna be, Gabriel's
I'll
in
be
your
the new
area.
Captain Wildlife guy in this area.
So, yeah, so if you apply for any permit, you know, anything else, Captain Wildlife, if you have to have any other animals, even if you're gonna, you know, like even the boas and stuff like that, if you want, you know, do you have a license at all, a regular ESC license or anything
No,
like that?
dude. All I have is a thing, and that was given to me.
Okay. No, that's fine, there's no, you don't need a
Yeah.
permit to
Right.
possess those,
Yeah.
so that's good. But like for exhibition purposes, if you wanna take it out and show it to kids or this and that.
too, man.
Yeah, but once you start showing it, exhibiting to the public
That's
and
a
out
different-
there, then you need an ESC license.
It's a cheap permit, easy permit.
$50 a year. You know,
I gave y'all information on that. If you want to do it.
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
it.
No, I definitely want it because I'm bringing a Tegu in as well.
okay, you wanna get your ESC license.
Yeah.
You know, you just,
Definitely gonna get a
it's
Tegu.
$50, it's, you know, and they haven't
Sorry.
Okay.
regulated those yet.
That's coming.
They're
here
talking
soon.
about it.
Oh, I'm
They're
sure.
talking about it to put it in the
Ah,
same
sure.
category as a berm, as a conditional reptile
Ah,
concern,
okay.
which then it would be the same
regulation.
Look at the same conditions, everything as far as being able to possess it, which I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna lie, unless, you know, the berms, they issued the conditionals after 2008 because, you know, they said, well, we gotta give it to certain individuals who are, we know that can provide us an agenda, a calendar for 12 months saying they're gonna be using this at schools, education, that's it. The problem is that people have been abusing that and they, you know, they don't. They use it just to have it and they take it out and they walk around the streets with them and you got these people that go out and publicly display it and, you know, take them to shows, birthday parties and stuff like that. And that's not the purpose of that permit for those who are issued a conditional license. So, so they've been tying down on that, and they're like, we can't do this anymore. So, and unfortunately, in this particular case, you know, being you're already in possession of it, it's just
That's fine. I mean, like I said, it is what it is. You know, trust me. I'm like the easiest guy on earth.
No,
You
you
can
can
tell, you know,
see it.
Gabe told me, he's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, he's-
I know him.
I know, that's why I
Yeah.
want to be here for this.
Yeah. Gabe,
like-
Gabe was the one that told me everything. Because I was like, if it was me and I don't know you, you know, I would have come here. I'm like, oh, you know what? It would have been. But Gabe told me who you are and stuff like that, and who you've done to the community, what you've done for the environment and everything like that, and those kind of things, those matter. You know, those things matter like that. So he told me how close you live and everything, the proximity, and he's like, you know what? And Gabe's like, yeah, let's just, I agree with you, Gabe. Let's just educate him. You know, he's trying to do the right thing, and we'll have to take the snake with us, and we'll do the paperwork that we need to do, so the release of ownership and whatnot. And then,
You have one of those printed out already? Or?
no, I don't, but we'll print that out. I mean, or do you have a driver's license?
I do. It's in my cook.
Okay, well, we'll go out there. You're parked outside.
Yeah.
We're all out there anyway, so. And then we'll do the paperwork and whatnot, and then the last thing we'll do before we leave.
I have that.
We'll have
I have a pair of tongs that you can use.
Okay, well, you can do it.
A pair of what?
I'm gonna need
I'm
tongs.
not-
We need a
You can
hand
do
with
it.
that.
You can do it.
That's one for Tom's.
Yeah, I know.
That's not by
We
hand.
have plenty of clothes in the vehicle, so,
Yes. Right by the Mississippi Casino. I can get. Oh, okay, well. We're about 50-60 minutes from Miami Beach, and then from Miami International Airport, about 45 minutes away. That helps a little bit. Okay.